Gonzales. 9 games all, first set.
9-all first set after 37 minutes of play on the centre court. Packed centre court here. Always a compulsive viewing of Gonzales. It's Pasarell serving.
Love.
Pasarell, who last year had such a hard 5-set match with Ken Rosehall, just losing it in the 5th. Gonzales playing in only his 3rd Wimbledon. He only played once here as an amateur. He was beaten in the 4th round of the singles by Jeff Brown, but won the doubles with Frankie Parker.
$30-15. $40-15.
Very heavy serve from this 25-year-old Pasarell. Really fast ball through the air and heavy off the ground.
Game to Pasarell. Pasarell leads by 10 games to 9. First set.
And the games are certainly close. 10-9 for Charlie Pasarell. Quite frankly, we haven't had any real chances, except that I want to say this: as Gonzales is selecting his tennis racket, let's take a look at one of his greatest fans. And of course, the lady in white there is his beautiful wife, Madeline. Next to Madeline, there we have Clark Graebner on her right. And Madeline came all the way to see Pancho take this one last desperate chance to try to win this biggest of all titles. All right, 9-10, Gonzales to serve.
Love. Love.
Ooh, a miss.
40 love.
Fine return by Pasarell, equally fine pick-up by Gonzales, but what a miss by Pasarell there. Very easy backhand.
Game to Gonzales.
And if I can explain that, Gonzales now apparently is serving with one racket and returning with another. He does this quite often. He has 2 different sets of strings in his racket, and he probably wants to serve with the loose one and return the serve with the tight one.
Love.
One wonders a little whether Gonzales there is perhaps playing the soft dink return, perhaps a little too often. Pasarell certainly knows it.
Love.
Set.
Second service. Forty love. Game to Pasarell. 11 games to 10. Pasarell leads first set.
No breaks to serve in this first set, and Pasarell leading by virtue of having started the match on his serve. And this must be coming something of a strain for Gonzales, Jack. He'll now have to serve for the 7th consecutive time to stay in this first set.
Yes, but we've observed a very wily old-timer in action here so far, Dan. Gonzales at 41 knows that he can only play so many good games, and so he's really hasn't put out too much energy. As you noticed, he might even be taking a little more off the serve than usual. Every once in a while, he'll throw a big one in just to let Charlie know that he still has it. So he's conserving his energy as he tries to stay in this match.
15 love. All.
And a very fine lob from Pasarell, really stretching Gonzales there. Not an easy ball to pick up and lob, very low, halfway up the court.
Fifteen 30.
Let.
First service. All.
That's the big serve that Jack Kramer was mentioning just now. Every now and again, Gonzales brings out.
Game to Gonzales. Eleven games all, first set.
Pasarell to serve.
Love.
Not often does Pasarell delight us with a stop volley, a really delicate one that time.
Love. Love.
Both players, it seems, thought it was a fault, but no call.
Pasarell leads by 12 games to 11, first set.
Extraordinary set, this, Jack. Only 2 deuce games and no points for a break on either side.
Well, Pancho's just controlling the game. He won't try too hard on Charlie's serve unless he's going to get a love 30 or 15-30 situation. And, of course, Charlie's trying to play the first return low and then lob Pancho on the other side. So we're not getting many rallies and no close games. But I think it's wonderful that open tennis allows a situation like Gonzales playing a Pasarell, because Pasarell used to be one of the pupils of Pancho Gonzales when Pancho was coaching the Davis Cup teams back 65 through 68. All right, 11-12. Gonzales trying to hold his serve to stay in the set.
Love.
That was a careless one.
15 all.
You couldn't have a much easier volley than that.
30-15.
Certainly would have been a troublesome one for Gonzales had it come over. He'd have really been stretching for that one. Fine volley.
Game to Gonzales, 12 games all, first set.
A bad volley from Gonzales there to play a low volley like that. Just waiting for the football judge to come down as Pasarell serves.
Love 15.
And here's the first chance the Panchos had really to be ahead by 1 point on Charlie's serve. So we're going to see Gonzales go all out here.
15 all.
Pasarell's second double fought.
All through his career, he's always had a mania to keep all the balls down at the end of the server. So when he sees a ball boy or a loose ball around, why, he really hollers.
Just out, I think.
And that was the real Gonzales, Dan. He was really moving around trying to get that big point.
Deuce.
Pasarell was in trouble there, bringing out one of his very best serves.
Advantage Gonzales.
Fine shot by Gonzales, helped a little bit, of course, by the net cord, but the backhand had a lot of top on it, made the ball run over. So it's a break point again.
Let.
Deuce.
And Gonzales seemed to hesitate just a little bit. I thought at first he was going to lob, then at the last moment he tried the forehand pass down the line.
Advantage Pasarell.
Court call. Well, that was a very funny one. The
Pasarell,
umpire
13 games to 12. change the ball.
Dan, the linesman, actually called fault, and anyway, he changed his mind. So Pancho Gonzales, who's been taking his
13
time,
games to 12. Pasarell leads in the first
really
set.
put out in that last game, but he just couldn't do it. He had a couple of forehands to break the serve, so Charlie Pasarell knows he's a little bit lucky to be 13-12 here instead of 13-12 in favor of Pancho Gonzales. So that's what you have to watch for in a match where a 41-year-old fella's out there playing. He wants to strike just once in a while, and now we see new balls coming in there. So Pancho still trying to hold his serve to stay in this set.
It is, in fact, the 9th consecutive time that he's serving to stay in the set.
Love.
Gonzales doesn't seem to be unduly worried, having lost 3 chances to break the Pasarell serve in that previous game.
Love. 30-15. 30-all. 1st service.
So it's set point for Pasarell.
Let.
1st service. Deuce.
Charlie Pasarell, believe it or not, tightened up on that backhand return of serve, holding set point. So Gonzales gets away without having to play it.
Advantage Gonzales.
Pancho Gonzales really brings out a big serve. Get himself out of trouble there. Very heavy serve, well placed.
Game to Gonzales. Thirteen games all, 1st set.
So it's Pasarell to serve. Couldn't have a sweeter return of serve than that from Gonzales.
All. 30-15. 40-15.
30-15 what a wonderful return of Gonzales. Good serve from Pasarell, but Gonzales really letting himself go at that one. It was as heavy and fast a shot as he's hit in this opening set.
Game to Pasarell. Pasarell leads by 14 games to 13.
So let's have a look at that exciting rally again. There's Pasarell serving, fine return. A remarkable pickup by Gonzales and a beautifully judged lob. Another one from Pasarell. Look at that one, hooking it back. And it's just in. Fine forehand by Pasarell, a low volley. What's he going to do here? Oh, and he just misses it, playing one of his favorite dink shots. What a lovely rally. Back live then, and it's Gonzales to serve, 13-14 behind, and serving for the 10th consecutive time to stay in this opening set on the center court. A remarkable set. Opened very quietly, both men feeling each other out, as it were, but now it's really come alive, this match. Compulsive viewing always when Gonzales is on court. Here he goes. Always perspiring freely. Beautiful play.
love. love. Out. 30-15.
Great recovery there by Gonzales, having had to pick up a very, very nasty low ball on the backhand volley and quickly retreating to play that smash. Wonderful footwork. Tactic of Pasarell has become fairly apparent. Play short to Gonzales, getting groping below the height of the net, and quickly throw up the toss to weaken him and tire him out. 40-30. Out-called.
Advantage Gonzales.
An exhausting rally for Gonzales, that one.
Game to Gonzales. Games all, first set.
And a very big hand there for Gonzales, as once again he saves that 10 times. He serve to stay in this set. Pasarell started the set on his serve. No breaks of serve so far. It's Pasarell to serve now.
Love 15.
I see.
Hello, VTR. Would you please run?
15 love.
An all-American duel on number 1 court between Arthur Ashe, seeded at number 5 here, and Marty Reeson, with Reeson leading by 1 set, 6-1, and having a break of serve.
30 all. Forty 30.
Ooh, what a fierce one.
Deuce.
Really vicious drive forehand from Gonzales there, wasting no time to get it past his opponent. Oh, unlucky.
Advantage Pasarell. Game to Pasarell. 15 games to 14. Pasarell leads in the first set.
And Gonzales there really trying hard when he was love 30 in that game, having a chance to break the serve, but his great chance, of course, he missed when they were 12 all, and he had 3 break points and didn't make one of them, so Pasarell went into the lead at 13-12. So here we are again with Gonzales having to serve for the 11th consecutive time to stay in this set. And how important it is when you win the toss, choose to serve in a match like this, a long set like this. When holding your serve, you're always that 1 game ahead. Gonzales terribly keyed up, changing his sweatband there. This sweatband to stop the perspiration from running down into the racket hand. Vital for Gonzales at 41, of course, to win this opening set. The last thing he can afford to do is to lose it. Court court.
Love 15.
Tactic is becoming very apparent now. The short one, then the lob.
Love 30. 15